Right then, guys, it is time for us to begin Batman Arkham Asylum. This is a game that I tend to play around Christmas time every year, along with all of the other Batman games, to be real with you. They are all, to me, very Christmassy kinds of games. So sit back, relax. These videos can sometimes be pretty long, who knows. Imagine you're on the sofa next to me. That's the sort of vibe I want to give off with these videos. And let's begin, shall we? What a throwback. I wonder why this cutscene's in 30 frames a second. And why is my mouse visible? My mouse shouldn't be visible. I am playing with a controller. PC things. If my mouse off, can I do that? Not really. So, for anybody wondering, I'm playing the PC version of this because I think it's probably the superior way of playing it. From what I remember, the Return to Arkham editions didn't exactly get glowing reviews when they came out, so it's one of them, I suppose. We're in 4K, 60 FPS, which for a game that's 15, nearly 16 years old, I suppose you would hope so. Like, the Joker is just... What a lovely looking fella. He needs to get himself to Turkey. Quickly solve this. God, for a nearly 16-year-old game, it does look very pretty. I should compare this directly to like the PlayStation 3 version. We could do that. That could be a thing. Who knows? Go on, Joker. You guys on YouTube hopefully are seeing this in 4K as well, so it should look decently pretty for you. Usually I'll record my videos in 1080, but for the sake of, literally filming a TV screen, I think that I should film in 4K. It'd probably look better. Obviously we've got the Philips Hues going as well, so that's something new. This will be the first game that I've played with those two. So it's such a slow start. If you were to play a game of any time you hear Steve Blum's voice in a game, you'd be dead very rapidly. Because that's Steve Blum, that doctor right there. Of course you would. Here comes Killer Croc. The most terrifying part of Batman Arkham Asylum, without a shadow of a doubt. We won't encounter him in gameplay for like 4 or 5 hours or so, but when we do, bro's a problem. He got nerfed pretty heavily in the later Arkhams. In this one, he's a one-shot villain. I'm sure you will. Go away, Killer Croc. No one likes you. Why did somebody give off purple just then? I need new shoes too. You know, people often say that games these days take too long to get going, but even older games like Batman Arkham Asylum at nearly 16 still take a solid 15-20 minutes or so for us to actually be moving and doing things. So it ain't just new games. Like, there's a lot of people who for some reason didn't have the attention span for Red Dead 2, but you know, it's one of them, innit? TikTok brain spans. Is that the answer you wanted? Joker, mate. So how many of you guys have actually played through this before, I wonder? Ooh. What's he doing? Stay where you are. It's all gone dark. Why is it all gone dark? Hey! As my lights react. The lights reacting is pretty cool. The TikTok version of this can't see the whole screen, but, you know, if I just zoomed out like that, it could. Could film like this the whole time. Who knows? Filming for both platforms at the same time feels strange. I'm looking at two screens in front of me right now.
Only 3? I'll be sure to try harder next time. What say we aim for 100?
It's all kicking off.
Joke's on you. Now let's get this party started.
Batman Arkham Asylum, one of the first games that did the free flow combat. Definitely the one that popularized it, if nothing else. Sometimes people are like, why don't you play them chronologically? But then you lose all the quality of life stuff. Shouldn't have done that. As if that didn't hit me. Okay. Round 2. Feels very smooth. Not that I should be expecting to drop frames at 60 FPS, but you know. Bro, this guy's just praying. Oh, I was about to look at him. Hang on. Where do they get the gear in prison? Oh, this much protein. Who knows? Oh, no babies. No babies for any of these. Also can't hit while they're down. Uh-oh. That guy folded. Something tells me that your spine not supposed to look like that. I feel like Batman ruined your day. And you. You look like you're having a nap. Where do these guys get their protein? You alive? Bro got choked to death in seconds. Mad. God, I love this game. I never remember if Batman Arkham Asylum's got the quick throw batarangs. It does, thank God for that. Okay, cool. I know that there are a lot of quality of life improvements that came in the later Batman games that the first doesn't have. So, you know, while the first one has things the later ones don't have, like the atmosphere and the small environments and just generally just being tighter experiences, the other ones definitely improve upon the combat systems loads. That guy got force groin punch to death. Yeah, it's one of them, innit? You know, it has been a while since I feel like I've played games. I feel like I've just not been playing now for weeks, and to be fair, it's not been far removed. And my brain is sort of very one track, and I struggle to focus on more than one thing at once at any given time. So with me recently trying to build a PC or like start looking into building a new PC, it's like, oh, I'll just put off playing anything until the new PC's broken. But if we do that, then nothing ever gets done, which, you know, less than ideal. I have to go choke out. What's his face? Night night. I like how Batman's choke people out animation isn't the throat, it's the nose and the mouth. What do they do to deserve that, Mr. Batman? It's rude. Harley in Batman Arkham Asylum has to be the best Harley ever was, right? Undeniably. Surely. You can't deny this one. It's not up for debate. Look at her. And yeah, he's fine. I'm pretty sure it's also a different voice actress in this one versus all of the other ones, right? Could have sworn. Anyway, let's go. Open this up. This is one of the more savage things that Batman ever did. Just this was a good example of what this Batman is like as a person. Saves his life. The fella's probably never walking again. You heard that crunch. There's no way. Alright, time for our first boss fight of Arkham Asylum. The enhanced fella. Forgot what the name... Is it Titan? I think it's Titan. Come on. Bro, you need to charge me. We ain't doing none of that. Here he comes. We nearly didn't dodge that. Rinse, repeat till done. Just sassily walk away, face the camera. He's probably gonna... It's fine. Poor guy. You know, general video game rule, 3 times and you're out. So that's probably him out. Really? I mean, we still managed to wreck him a little bit. Don't do that. Do not do that. I told you not to do that. This has got to be it, right? Have your little heart attack. Hello? There we go. I'm going to say, he has a heart attack, goes to sleep, night-night. You are an absolute psychopath if you collect all of the Riddler trophies when you play these games. It's just not a thing. I will never. I have never. I will collect them, the ones that are easy, because they do actually give you experience, so you do gain something from doing it. But I will never go out of my way to get them all. That is absolutely for damn sure. You know, I remember it was revolutionary when, in Batman Arkham Asylum, as you played through the game, Batman's armor took permanent damage that just never healed. I don't know why, back in 2009 we thought that was something just insane, that was just crazy, but I guess it was. You know, I don't know. Weird. Times changed, eh? This was before, like, another thing that is taken for granted is, you know, when characters go in water and their outfits are visibly wet. That was mind-blowing when that started becoming commonplace. All that sort of thing. And God forbid the fish move. Imagine how terrified you'd be if you just saw Batman's fingertips hiding here and then as he jumps up you realise what's just happened. Oh, really? No takedown? Bro, did not need to... Really? At this point they're not getting up quick enough for me to hit them. Oh, you're done. Your knee's gone forever. That knee's never going to behave the same. It's a real good thing that Batman's the king of stealth, because these guys, no peripheral vision. None whatsoever. The guards in these Batman games, no... Really? No sense of self-preservation. None whatsoever. The bend over the knee there is diabolical. Don't know if you've ever been bent over somebody's knee like that. It's not comfortable. Don't ask me why I have. It's time for our first stealth room of Arkham Asylum. Let's see if we can get through it without messing this up, shall we? There's only 3, and that might count the one I'm holding. We also don't have the options that we're going to have later on. And to be real with you, a lot of the times I go through whatever's quickest. So these guys are far enough apart that while stealth is an option here, I could just... And now the other one's aware of my existence, sure. But by the time he gets over here, it won't matter. I don't know. Batarangs are just overpowered, because you could just... Like, yeah, it's not really stealth, but job done, right? Now this is one of the more iconic moments in gaming from 2009 or so, when Batman first emerges out of intensive treatment and gets a view of the entirety of Arkham Asylum Island. Arkham Island, whatever. Very cool. If this were an Assassin's Creed game, this is where the logo would flash right now. But Batman's a little bit classier, I suppose. None of that. What type of crazy Delulu land have you got to be living in to think, yeah, the Batmobile, let's smash it up? That's not going to end brilliantly for us. How do we lose the combo? There was a fella stood up. Why didn't I hit him? Uh-oh. The anti-children finisher. That poor guy. See, this is something that I think is cool, is the fact that as you progress through the game on Batman Arkham Asylum, these fellas get more and more... Well, they finish their job. They're just building something here that we will discover at the end of the game. And every time we can come past here, we can end their fun. Just be a party pooper. They don't care. They're not here to actually get involved. They're here to do a job. And Batman is the greatest stealth king of all time, which is sort of the polar opposite of me, but cool nonetheless. You know, playing with these Philips Hue lights is definitely an interesting experience. I'm still getting used to it, and it's interesting to see what colours it decides to output. Initially, I was a bit confused when it didn't output like anything, but it turns out that when the edges are dark, it doesn't display anything on purpose to increase immersion, which makes sense. Like right now, if you look at the top left, there's not much being displayed because the screen's dark, and I guess that works. Because while if you spend 500 quid on some lights, you'd want the lights to be lighty, I guess it makes sense for them to not be taking away from the gaming experience. It's supposed to increase immersion, not decrease immersion. You're still thoroughly a psychopath if you decide to go after those trophies, by the way. I will never, ever do that. Never, ever. But, yeah. Onwards we go, now that we're actually playing a little bit. Hopefully. Ooh, look at the colours in here. This is pretty. I do wonder how many people, when they play the Batman games, actually go out of their way to collect all of the Riddler trophies. I will only collect the ones that are easy to get because they do actually give you some experience to help you level Batman up. That's a good thing, right? A lot of games do collectibles in what I consider the wrong way. If collectibles in a game are literally just a cosmetic thing, I don't care. If it gives you something, I'll do it. Like, for example, Far Cry 3 and Far Cry 4 both have decent collectibles, because in that game, you get, like, perks at certain percentages of completion. Like, at one point, I'm pretty sure that you straight up unlock double damage once you've got, like, 75% of all the stuff. That makes it worth it. Stealth. King of Stealth. Batman just suffocating mother. Yeah, do you see what I mean? There are a lot of games that I think do collectibles wrong. For me, and it's weird to say this because I'm sort of, I don't know, king of the ticking boxes that don't need ticking, Mr. Spreadsheet Man. For me, it's not enough just to tick a box. There needs to be something that you get out of it when it comes to motivating factors in gameplay. Anyone who says the Batman Arkham verse Bruce doesn't kill, straight up a liar. Yeah, he's not okay. That guy's not okay. I don't care if he went foot first. He's not getting back up. Not now. Not ever. You lied to me, Bruce. I can't let that man die. You just dropped him through concrete from like 12 foot in the air. What do you mean you can't let him die? Too late, bats. Let alone some of the necks that we've definitely snapped. It'd be so cool, right? Somebody should make this. Somebody should make a game with Batman Arkham style combat that is just all out brutal. We've got games that are similar. For example, what else had similar-ish? There was... Shadow of Mordor's basically got the same combat system, but that's with swords. I'm talking about, like, fist fighting. Sleeping Dogs kind of sort of nearly had it, but not quite. Because you had punches and kicks being on different buttons there, I do believe. I don't know. It'd be very cool if we had, like, takedowns in the same way, but they actually, like, snap necks and things like that. Just full-on brutality. One of the coolest things about the detective vision is being able to spot ambushes before they happen. Like, we've got to go save this doctor. Ah, oh look. We're about to get jumped. But they're trapped in here with Batman, not the other way around. Yeah, that's fine. We can just chat. Come on down then, lads. Is this all there is? Just, like, 8 of you. Put that down. How did that end my combo? Oh, bro booted him in the willy twice. Oh, there's more of them. I like how these two waited. Yeah, the throwing batarangs keeps ending my combo. Maybe that's a skill I need to unlock. Yeah, that crunch when I kicked him in the neck does not bode well. Oh, this guy's getting the no children treatment. Oh, we just punched him in the toe. Bro got toe punched to unconsciousness.
Don't get too full of yourself, Bats. I'm just softening.
Yeah, he's not good.
Think of this as a preview.
Poor guy. We have another stealth section. Or predator section, I suppose they're technically called. There's only 3 guys. Ah, well this isn't going to take long at all. When there's only 3 and they split up themselves, you can basically just glide kick them. You don't even actually have to do it stealthily. So we got... Hang on, let's see if we can do this. Good thing. Away we go. I'm so good at stealth in games. I'm so good at stealth. Excellent at stealth. I hate stealth. Yeah, he's not okay. No. Literally, one of the best methods is just batarang them. No. And then... You'd be terrified if you saw that jetting towards you, wouldn't you? You know, sometimes you see people talk about Batman Arkham Asylum almost being kind of like a horror game. That sort of confirms it, doesn't it? Name up every horror game ever that has ever in the history of human that has had a wheelchair with a spinning wheel for no reason. I can't think of a time where there hasn't. In fact, it would be scarier to walk past a wheelchair in a video game that's based around horror and it not do something than it actually do something. Oh, speaking of horror, this is the section that absolutely confirms the horror, as we are about to start dealing with Scarecrow. This section gave children nightmares. His eyes have gone funky. We've got the Dutch angles creeping in where the camera's tilted. It's a filming technique. I mashed it far quicker than that. He's supposed to take the gratings off more viciously when you mash. Oh no! Old Man Jim, that will for some reason de-age as the series goes on, didn't make it. This section right here terrified us as kids in Arkham Asylum. Absolutely. Just bear with me one sec. Stick around, you'll see. Okay, so walk into the morgue. I'm pretty sure that we have to walk straight back out to actually progress. I don't think there's anything we can do in this version of the room. This is Silent Hill, this is. 3 body bags. Oh no. Okay, here we go. They're wiggling.
Father, you should have stood up to his son. Mom?
Children's game, by the way. And bag number 3. Hey, Scarecrow! Weird how different you look as the series goes on, isn't it, mate? Blame Killer Croc for that one. And now we're in the funky upside-down world that Scarecrow gives us. I love stuff like this in games where it's sort of all happening inside the character's head, which means we can do things that otherwise wouldn't be possible within the constraints of the rules set by the game world. Oh, we got a full cutscene. Don't need that. Right, let's see if I can do this first try. You kind of have to take it a little bit slow at points so that he doesn't catch you. If you get caught in that beam, it's all over. See, I probably could have made it to the next bit there, but I'm a hold off. Come on, Scarecrow. Cheers, pal. No. I'm gonna wait. He's gonna hold on there. Shimmy. Bats. Ooh, that was closer than I liked it to be. I'm clenched. You couldn't enter me if you tried. Okay. We're making progress. I didn't mean to do that. Right. Spray paint there. It's a good thing he's got no peripheral vision. Scarecrow, mate. I'm pretty sure that we need to wait for him to look on the left and just run. Like, I don't think he actually goes away here. It just carries on. I think. Scarecrow. Right, go. Haul that ass, bats. This is where we got to beam him. Got to do this a few times through the game. I think 3, because gaming is rule of 3s always. Boom. We will encounter Scarecrow a couple times as the game goes on, but that is our first section done. You know, me and Stealth generally don't get along in games. It's always a questionable situation at best. But Batman is about as much as I can tolerate. I don't know. I feel like the reason that I dislike stealth in games so much generally is because I think I play a ton of games where stealth isn't the primary mechanic, it's just a mechanic. And when that happens, often the stealth isn't as well refined. Like, maybe if I played a Metal Gear Solid or a Splinter Cell where stealth was the entire point, it would feel better to me. Versus sometimes I play games with stealth mechanics or stealth sections that I feel like I'm really bad at. And the entire time that you're doing it, you're not even allowed to crouch or anything like that. You've just got to move slowly, and that's the entire mechanic. I feel like that could be a thing. But anyway, let's just batter Harley Quinn, shall we? Yeah, she's definitely fine. Look at that jiggle physics. Oh dear.
He's trying to...
Wait, it's Bane. The boss fight with Bane comes out of nowhere every time. I swear. Boss fight with Bane in this game, like fighting a child. Like kicking a child across a room. I don't know if you guys have ever done that. I got like 13 nieces and nephews, so it happens pretty frequently, or used to. The boss fight with Bane in Batman Arkham Origins, it's like stepping in the ring with like Mike Tyson. Bro's a problem. These were some strange analogies we started this video with. But yeah, basically just dodge him, wait for him to charge. This room on my PC at 4K with the Philips Hue lights looks very pretty. Oh dear, he just took out his own fellas. This is not going to take... Bro. Oh, Christ. I'm going to say, can we focus on the actual boss, please, Bats? Thank you. Lovely stuff. No, no, no. What? Why did that not hurt me? Nope. Nope. That... Bane just knocked out like 10 of his blokes. How much gear is Bane on? And that is the end of the boss fight, pretty much. Like I said, just you wait until the Arkham Origins boss fight. I hate those fights with Bane. He's much more of a problem. Night-night. And then we're about to cut the fella in half with the Batmobile. No joke, just watch. Batman attempts murder right now. Why are these cutscenes at 30 frames a second, but the game is at 60? I have no idea. Couldn't tell you. Here comes the Batmobile.
You okay? I'm fine, Jim.
I'm fine, Jim.
Gone. Must have
I miss Kevin
Bane
Conroy.
was throwing you around. We need to get you off the island. I'm not a rookie. I can handle myself.
Hi, Bane. Alright, Ivan Drago.
No, Bane. This time I bring you.
Yeah, no, gone forever. No, done. You know, as much as the Batcave and going to it to get upgrades makes sense for like gameplay purposes, I really feel like Batman would have had the Batclaw and a lot of these gadgets from just the get-go. Like, why in Arkham Asylum did Bats rock up to the asylum with Joker? Just with basically just a Batarang and nothing else. Like, bro, think ahead, man. I suppose he learns his lesson in the next few. Okay, which direction are we headed? Left. That way. You. Somebody. I bet you that someone has tried to play the game completely in detective mode. Maybe. Who knows? Right. I think we're maybe halfway through the game already, by the way. Batman Arkham Asylum is pretty short because it's a lot more linear than all the other ones. There's a lot less side stuff to do. We also get the Ultra Batclaw later, which none of the other games brought back. There was a couple of things that just didn't arrive. Sewer level. There's always a sewer level. Oh, hang on. Night-night. Smother, 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 smother like a baby in a crib. Every game ever has to have a sewer level. The fact that you can do a running kick is hilarious. Satisfying. Wonder when they get time to do their makeup. Like it's a little bit funny to think that they, in between, you know, eating children and murdering women or whatever these lot do as a fun pastime. Hang on. Isn't this a jump scare? Hi. We'll deal with you later, I'm sure. With one of the more iconic moments in gaming. Anyway, I was saying, isn't it funny how they all have to just sit there chilling, doing their makeup? Don't care. The colours down here in 4K look very pretty. Like, for a 15-year-old game, You think about it. Just how terrible is the security on Batman Arkham Island? Arkham Island. That right now the thugs completely run the island to the point where there are snipers. How awful at your job have you got to be? I thought I took you down. I kicked you with the force. That didn't even connect, but you went to sleep. Anyway, yeah, there's a dude just up here chilling. Oh, there's another one. One of them sees me. Are we going to be able to stealth one while the other one... Do you not see me over there? Really? Can I, like... Hang on. What dropped? Something dropped. Was it his balls? Am I going to get up there before he gets up? No. That was... Bro nearly went over. Night-night. Let's clear out some more snipers, shall we? Let's see if we can do my favourite takedown. I don't think we can do it from this side. My favourite takedown is the one where you hang from the ledge and make them nut the ledge a little bit. There's also the 12 to 6 elbow that Batman can do in the later ones when he's doing that. Right, so we've got those two over there. You over here. Are you going to see me? In fact, problem solved. Batman, jump over. This isn't good. He's going to get up before I get a chance to get to him. We definitely don't have the movement options in this one that you do in the later ones. As if he's going to let me stealth him. I just knocked him out with a batarang. He got back and went, I don't know what that was. I'm going to go to sleep now. And then there's these two over here. How am I going to get to them without getting riddled? Interesting choice of words considering the game. Their path of... Their view is probably awful. Oh, also, pretty sure... Puzzle solved. Didn't know what the puzzle was, but puzzle solved. I always remember that one. Easy XP. And then... Up here. Let's go. What in the peripheral vision's this? That guy would have fallen off as well.